Audio Reflection 2017, Friday, January 6th. Tell us about the piece. The piece, The Librarian, is about a librarian who gets a job at a mysterious library and then finds out he's getting more than he bargained for. He goes through a chaotic journey of self-discovery followed by the immediate destruction of the entire world around him, because the point of the story is every story has to come to an end eventually. It's a rather interesting piece, put a lot of thought into it. I spent about a month on it, coming up with ideas and various other ways to make it the most interesting story I could. What does this piece illustrate about you as a writer? I feel like the piece illustrates a lot about how I'm able to do twists, turns, crazy story ideas, be able to make a character's life change in an instant if I could. I feel like it's a very powerful thing, very beautiful thing about writing. I'd say it's one of my favorite things about it. Yeah. How did this piece evolve over time? Well, I came up with the idea while I was working at the library, and I was like, I wonder what would happen if there was like this secret room in my place of work where if I were to open it, there would just be weird-ass books. Tell us about the piece. Give us an elevator pitch. The piece is called The Librarian. It's about a librarian who gets a job at a strange library, finds out he got more than he bargained for. What does this piece illustrate about you as a writer? I feel like it illustrates the ability to turn a character's life around in an instant, which is a very powerful thing as a writer. How does this piece evolve over time? I came up with it while working at the library, eventually developed it and came up with the story, started working on it in creative writing. Explain what your most recent revisions and why you made them. I decided to make those revisions simply so I could, I figured it would be a good thing. I'd made the story more interesting. I think that's a pretty solid thing. What's a specific piece of feedback you received and how did it inform a revision? I feel like a lot of the feedback I got was pretty solid, and I decided to turn those things into a better version of the story. Some of the feedback was be more specific, try to make it make more sense that what happened. I feel like that's pretty good advice. I'm pretty happy with it.